I'd like to tell you about the intonation characteristics in public speaking. So, intonation is variation of spoken pitch that it's not used to distinguish words. Instead, it's used for a range of functions such as indicating the attitudes and emotions of speaker, signaling the difference between statements and questions, and between different types of questions, focusing attention on important elements of the spoken message, and also helping to regulate conversational interaction. The form of intonation is different in different languages. So, in most of cases, foreigners should adjust to the intonation peculiarities of exact language to sound more fluently. Intonation as itself plays a tremendous physiological grammatical role, and it's used in both formal and informal speech, business and social speech, and also it's very important to in public speaking. So let's go further in the last topic. First of all, public speaking involves communicating information before a large audience. What makes public speaking different than, say, just talking to a crowd of people is in the way information is conveyed. In public speaking, the information is purposeful and meant to inform, influence, or entertain a group of listeners. The objectives of a public speaker's presentation can range from simply transmitting information to motivating people to act, to simply telling a story. Professional public speakers often engage in ongoing training and education to refine their craft. This may include seeking guidance to improve their speaking skills, such as learning better storytelling techniques, for example, or learning how to effectively use humor as a communication tool, as well as continuous research in their topic area of focus. There are 5 elements of public speaking, and it basically boils down to who is saying what to whom using that medium with that effect. To make your speech successful, you should remember some very easy rules of oratory. Prepare the information beforehand and try to sound persuasively. Also, tone of voice is very crucial because you should speak loud and clear, using pauses and articulating words distinctly. Vocalization will depend on whether there is a microphone. Finally, the most difficult yet most important aspect is public speaking, intonation and pauses. Poor intonation can make a speech impossible to understand even though it would have been a brilliant written text. You should rehearse your presentation out loud using intonation, the rising and falling pitch of your voice, to emphasize the main ideas of your talk, properly making transitions in your argument, and uses pauses as numbered lists to punctuate your words. Speakers often forget to pause because they are nervous and they end up speaking faster and faster because they want to finish as soon as possible. Try to be calm and keep in mind the outline you make for your talk, pausing at the end of each paragraph or section, which can be a good opportunity to take a deep breath or a sip of water. The more you practice, the less nervous you'll be. Your voice is a crucial aspect of your total presentation. Speaking before a group of individuals through the microphone is a different experience than speaking casually in a room. While speaking for audience, you have a purpose, and that is to get across certain messages to them, and it's your voice that helps your statement to reach out to the listeners. The volume and tone of your voice is crucial in the way you are presenting your views before the audience. The inflection of the voice is important in the similar manner. The inflection of modulation in your voice adds drama to your speaking. It helps to present your speech in a more interesting way. When you use inflection, the changes in your tones also help you to express your views in a more expressive way. With the right doses of variations in your intonations, you can stress or certain phrases, stretch out some of the words or pause, and take breath before pronouncing any specific words. These inflections and voice modulations help to unhold your viewpoint more efficiently. These fluctuations in tone break the monotony of a linked speech. And according to the experts, a speaker should always start with a slightly lower than normal voice inflection. Too high a voice inflection at very starting makes your tone sound querulous. Then if you attain the highest pitch at the very beginning, then it will be not possible for you to modulate your voice at the moments of uttering something exciting. And it's always helpful to record your entire speech and hear it to locate the problematic areas of your voice throat. Practicing loudly in front of a mirror is even more effective. Deep breathing is generally a very good exercise if you want to improve on your voice inflections. So it was the basic rules of successful intonation characteristics in your public speaking. Thanks.